Hello, my darlings, again, and welcome back to part 2 of this recap of what we've been looking at over the past 3 weeks. And yesterday I talked about a bunch of different things, and today I'd like to remind you of a few others. For example, we talked about, and I just want to go over this one again because I think it's so special, I get to do things. I need to think in that way more and more and more, because there's too much complaining going on in the world, isn't there? Don't you see it? On social media, on the news, amongst friends, people are stressed and tired. What do we gain by being negative? Not a whole lot. So think about it. Think of 3 things. It kind of ties up with gratitude. I get to mow the lawn. I get to iron the clothes. Well, I choose not to iron my clothes. So I make sure I purchase clothes that don't require ironing. And if I iron something, I make sure that I'm really happy doing it because I chose the clothes, I'm choosing to wear them, and I know they need to be ironed. See how it goes? So everything I'm doing is looking upward, not looking down. It's like, oh, I have to do the ironing now. Hey, some people love ironing. I'm not one of those people. So I try to make the most of what I'm not. I love cooking. I love baking. So I get to cook, I get to bake, and I get to do all the dishes at the end of it. And I'm really happy about it. And then I get to watch people's faces as they enjoy whatever it is that I've baked or cooked. And that's love, isn't it? Love is cooking for the people who are important in your life. The next thing was finding your voice. We talked about that a bit yesterday and maybe a couple of other times on the podcast. How about enjoying other people's pets as well as your own? If you see pets around, stop and talk to their owners for a minute. Jackie has told us that that's the most exciting part of what she does, is the fact that she gets to talk to all these people, find out their stories, and some of them are extraordinary. Step up. Remember, The Man in the Arena? That's the most watched podcast of the whole season. People did like Roosevelt's speech very much, and it's so close to my heart and so important to remember. If you're going to say something demeaning or despicative about somebody, make sure that you are actually in the trenches with them. And if you're in the trenches with them, instead of pulling them down, see if you can lift them up. And be your true self. We're all striving for that. Remember, if there's something about you that you don't like, you can change it. All it takes is recognizing that part of you that you don't like and making a choice to say, maybe it's time to change that. Don't wait as long as I did. Okay, my lovelies, I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.